So welcome back to another video, and today I'm in a location that's completely new. I know nothing about this place, never been, can't find any images of it anywhere, so I thought I'd pack my bag, go out on an adventure and see what this little spot has to offer, because it's right on the doorstep of pretty much my hometown. So you never know, it could be one of those little gems that I find. So like I said, I know absolutely nothing of this place. It's sandwiched between a little village called Westfield and my hometown of Hastings. I'm not entirely sure what this area is called. I can probably try and look it up if there is a name for it or close to it. I'll put it down here. But yeah, it caught my eye because I've driven past it a few times from the roadside. It's very hilly here, and I know from the top of this hill where the main road is, looking down, this is what caught my eye on it. This valley gets the most nicest mist, and we don't get mist very often around here. But for the last 3 days, while I've been doing family errands and school runs and things, I've noticed that this place just fills with mist. And because I'm getting quite high up, I'm seeing there are a few trees, really nice trees as well. So I'm hoping that there's no mist today, but I'm hoping if I can work out this location, know ways in and out of here, because I've had to park quite some way away, like on the side of a main road, which is really not ideal. It kind of freaks me out a little bit, but I'm hoping that if I can work this area out, I'm hoping to return early morning, as you're talking 5 minutes in a car from my home. So this could be the most easiest location that I've ever photographed as such, and the closest to a really nice shot. So fingers crossed that I can find something. Well, it didn't take me long to find my first shot. As you can see, there's one tree just there, and it caught my eye. As you can see, there is mist in the background. I will get some B-roll of it, and it is rolling through. It's not very thick, but it's nice. It creates some layers. But this one tree that's, yes, it's above the horizon. I did want to try and separate, but I think I've done the best I can. It's really simple, minimalist at its best. I could have even gone more simple and completely cut out all of the layers of the ground, but I wanted to include it so it gives it a bit more depth of field. But there's definitely more shots here when the conditions are right. If there was a bit of light now, just to lift some of that mist up a little bit, that would be perfect. Like I said, I'm still exploring. There's one shot I've already found here. I didn't expect to get anything today, but that is really nice. I've taken two actually. I've taken a 1x1, which you can, I don't know if you can see on the back of the camera, it's going a bit, which you can see. But I've also taken a 16x9 and moved the tree over to the right hand side of the frame. So, and obviously I've just F11, ISO 100 exposed for the highlights. Nothing's fancy, just keeping it very simple in this very grey landscape today, but there is some colour, but I'm not photographing the colour at the moment. So, but yeah, very nice little image to start this little adventure. But I won't be out here very long because it's bitter cold. I've got to go and play drums tonight as well, so I can't be too long to go pack up for that. So let's keep exploring though. I'm going to head up to the top and see what the view is from the top before heading back down and going home. So you never know, we might find one more image, but it's very, very short outing. But what a view. Now I was going to pack a little bit lighter today, but unfortunately I've had to bring both cameras, which is the 200D and my 80D. It's still living, but only just. And if you didn't see the video where I may have caused quite a bit of damage to this camera, I'll link it up there. It fell into water. It didn't go under the water, but there's something not quite right with it. It comes up with error codes and things. So it does take a photo still, but I don't know, I think it needs to be replaced. I'm thinking of maybe the R7. So I don't know yet, maybe the R or an R7. If anyone's using an R or an R7 for landscape photography, please leave a comment below, because I'm a bit undecided. This is really steep, but yeah, I'm a bit undecided on what one to go to, but I think it would probably be the R7, as it's more of an easier straight swap from the 80D to that. So, but yeah, so I thought I was going to carry light, but I've had to bring both cameras regardless, and a spare one just in case my 80D packs up. I might have to try and work out how to photograph and video on this at the same time, or use my trusty phone to do some vlogging until I can find a replacement for that camera, just in case it does fail. But there's obviously clearly some activity here. This has all been logged, but it's a hell of a view though. To the north, we're heading south. But yeah, like I said, I don't know nothing about this place. I'm just hoping that I can get to the top of this hill from the main road. That's what I'm hoping for, as a path. I couldn't find the path, so I'm following the path from the rear end up to see where it leads out. So who knows? So I've made it to the spot that I keep seeing from the roadside, and behind that fat tree you can see in the background, that's where I've been seeing the photograph from. So I know that it's this valley that I've been looking at the whole time, but it's this little spot that I wanted to try and get to. Now, there is no fence blocking from that bit to this bit. Now, it looks like people have walked through here, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the respectable thing and find out if this field is actually private before going on it. But I am going to sort of stay on this section, because technically that's where I feel like the fence should be. But there is some trees, single trees just sitting in the field, and they are very orange. It's a shame there's no light. It needs light to make this shot work. But I'm going to see if I can set up a shot and at least take this shot, what I've got in my head now, and then maybe use it as like a guide or a future reference. So let's get my camera out and I'll see if I can make this work. And then I'm going to head down that way on the way back home. But yeah, I've definitely got to come back here when there's better light, but I'm still happy with what we've got going on. But yeah, let's set up this camera. Right, let's do this. Right, so I've set up for my first shot. I'm back on the 70-200. I did have to change lens, and I think I'm going to have to change lens again, because I keep thinking that. Oh, sorry. I keep thinking that I needed the longer lens for this, when I don't think I actually do. I need to go about 60mm, so the 70-200 needs to come off. But I've taken one with the 70-200 anyway, just capturing one of the trees, which is this one here, and then leaving this side empty, because it's really green, and then it's really green, and then the leaves are really orange, but the oranges aren't popping because there's no light. There is literally nothing. There's no definition in the sky either, so everything looks very grey. So I might turn this black and white. I'm not entirely sure yet. or just really mute it and desaturate as much as I can without it looking too black and white. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to come out. I'm just taking them, like I said, more of references, but I'm going to take probably 3 in total. Nothing fancy. So yeah, I'm going to take all 3 now, and then I'm going to move on because I don't want to spend too much time here. Like I said, I'm not on the land as such, but I don't want to push my luck. So yeah. Anyway, there's these 3, and then we'll move on. So yeah. So I've set up for my next shot. It's not the composition that I saw in my head when I was up the top, when I saw that tree. I need to go back up to the top to get that shot, and I haven't got time to go all the way back round. I've got to start heading back. Time's getting on. I've got to be 40 odd miles away for a show, and I've got to get back home and, you know, do all the bits and bobs and load the car or whatever. But yeah, this location's fantastic. It really is. I definitely are coming back here. I can't believe that I've been missing out for years on not photographing this place. It's amazing. The trees are great. They have character. Not all of them the same. You've got isolated trees. You've got groups of trees. Like, this is what I've been looking for a long, long time. And like I said, I've had to travel a long way to go and get these locations, but now I've got one on my doorstep. So I'm really, really super happy that I found this location, let alone even photographing it today. But this is image number 3. I've made it slightly different. I've tried to capture the tree using all this orange underneath. It's like dying. I'm not too sure what it is, but I know it's not supposed to be that color. I guess it's dying off. I definitely know it's dying off because of the colour it is, but I'm not entirely sure what it is. But it looks like new tree growth coming through. But yeah, that tree there has got my name on it for when it snows, definitely. I just hope and pray for some snow this year now, as I've found this location on my doorstep. I can walk to this location, I don't even have to drive. So, oh, what a find. But yeah, here is image number 3. So with all the excitement, I totally forgot to sign off. This place has been amazing. I've definitely got to come back. I'm planning to come back here for sunrise. I'm going to try and maybe either do it tomorrow or over the next couple of days. It all depends on my other schedule, because I have like a full-time, like I have a full job, and then I have another job, and it's just like, and then this is another thing that I do, and then I've got the band as well. So it makes it very difficult to be here, there and everywhere. But because this is on my doorstep, I've now got this is like a sunrise location, and I know that valley has mist because I see it most mornings. So definitely coming back here. Fingers crossed, hopefully tomorrow, if not within the next few weeks. But yeah, I'm gonna go and warm up. I'm gonna get the car fired up and get that heater on because I'm freezing. I'm gonna get home. I've got other things to do. So thank you so much for watching. Next week, who knows where I'll be, so please stay tuned for that. Please don't forget to subscribe if you've liked the content. There'll be more every week, hopefully, if not every other week. Thank you so much for all your comments and likes from all the other videos. Leave a comment below as well and tell me what you think of this video and all the images from it. And yeah, if anyone's in the local area, fancy coming to shoot this location with me at some point, drop us a message as well, because this is a nice little gem, and I feel like it needs to be shared with local photographers, that especially ones that can't travel very far like myself all the time. So yeah, I'm gonna head off, and thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you on the next one.